And it's just skeletons. Wait, but... And we can make a blue one. Nice. It's quite loud, and there we go. Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of Skyblock Ghosts. So this episode, we're going to be venturing deep into the Nether to reclaim some lava for the overworld. And then finally, after what, 7 episodes, we'll finally have access to a cobblestone generator, and we no longer have to farm Pokemon for bits and pieces. Alright, grab my sword. Okay, it seems like we're good here. There's a piglin. There's still a ghast over there, but as long as it doesn't see us, we should be fine. Now we do have to get down here to reclaim just a little bit of lava. There's also quite a lot of Pokemon here that are going to be spawning. I don't see any yet. Let's see, lots of soul sand. Where's my shovel? Right here. Let's see if we can make our way... Oh, see, there's a Pokemon. See if we can make our way down to this way by digging, while also... I can't touch the gold yet because of the piglins. That's fine. I need the netherrack anyway. The netherrack is useful because we can turn it into cobblestone using our pure daisy. Oh, perfect. Lava right here. I always forget that the nether just has random pockets of lava. But tons of gold nuggets, tons of nether quartz, soul soil, netherrack, everything we need to make our journey just a little bit easier. So let's head right back, and I'm going to build a cobblestone generator so I can harvest a bunch of cobblestone and we can build ourselves a nice little outpost in the nether. And there we go. It only took 7 episodes and like 40 hours, but we finally have a cobblestone generator, which means we can get unlimited cobblestone without having to fight hundreds of Pokemon. So I'm going to sit here and harvest. To finish off the quest here, we do need how many? We need a stack of, well, we need half a stack of stone bricks and a half a stack of any stone you can build out of. So after getting 1 stack of cobblestone, turning half into stone bricks, we'll be able to finish out the quest. And I almost forgot, but now, using a bucket of liquid starlight, we also have access to an infinite sand generator. Infinite sand, infinite cobblestone. What else could you want? Alright, perfect, a slugma. We gotta check that one off the list. Now there's no mobs in here, so we should be alright to fight this guy. You have to be very careful when fighting Pokemon in the Nether, because all the mobs can still fight you regardless, even when you're in a Pokemon battle, and there's no way to defend yourself. But it seems like most of the drops that we've gotten in here so far are mostly the same. It's easier to get blaze powder. Okay, so see, like that ghast, he can see us, which means if I try to fight a Pokemon, that's not going to be the easiest. Now let's see, I need to make a compass, so I need my webbing right here, and we're also going to need iron to actually make a compass, right? Because I need both of these compasses. This one doesn't take any iron, but this one does, along with some cracked stone bricks, which we can make just by cooking stone bricks again. So let me go ahead and throw those in there. So we should be able to craft our nature's compass, like so, saplings in the corners, logs, and redstone to make that one. But then to make this compass, we will need either 4 iron, or we can also get one a drop, rarely from a nose pass. I did get one before, actually. I used it on our axe right here to give it magnetic. But where will I be able to get iron right now? I guess I'll just have to farm some errands. Aarons. Alright, Aaron slayed, ingots made, we make a compass, and we take that compass, combine it with cobwebs and our cracked stone bricks to make the explorer's compass, and we're all set to head back into the Nether. I was lucky enough to get a phantom shadow lens to drop from a Dusknoir, which was really nice. It's a 50% chance. But you can craft those into mono lenses. So after I get a couple more, I might set up this tree farm so that I don't have to manually cut down any more trees. We will need a little bit of mana to run this, but it should work pretty well. And now in a sinking feeling, we've unlocked a heck of a lot more by the look of it. So it looks like there's a ton of Pokemon available specifically in the Nether. I do see a lot of copycats that we have up here, but I think the spawn rate should be higher. Now there's also this one, Meet Mesprit. A spirit has been spying on you since you entered the Nether. Perhaps you should confront it. Warning, make sure you feel capable of defeating a level 100 legendary Pokemon. If you fail, you have to leave so that it despawns and left to rely on it spawning again naturally. Oh, okay, it's a good thing it won't let me click that. I think what it's supposed to do is this gives you a freebie to spawn Mesprit, because I noticed it did add this legendary encounter chapter for the legendary Pokemon. So if it's level 100, I should really wait for later for that one. And I thought that was a missing note and not a hanging bones. But you can see this adds a whole bunch more Pokemon that we'll be able to encounter. Okay, that's funny. Now that I crafted the compasses, it marked a bunch of quests as complete by the looks of it. Or it's working on it. Yeah, it wants us to collect a bunch of stuff. But I did grab a bunch of sandstone that we can use as building blocks, and I want to see if we can find a grotto. Now, these are only in... Actually, if I type Nether Grotto, it should show it. Nether Grotto, search. The nearest one is 300 blocks in that direction, because I'm really interested in getting some legendary loot. Yep, still spooky in here. So 300 blocks in that direction. Man, there's a lot of gas spawning over there. That's so annoying. But I do want to find the Nether Grotto so we can get access to a whatchamacallit, an anvil. Now let's see, it should be another 50 blocks over here. Okay, these guys are aggressive, so I'm gonna have to take out the piglins. Luckily, there's not too many of them. There's also some dimensional ore, wonder what that's for. But it should be right over here. Oh, they're guarding it. Because I think I see it right there. Yeah, you see that? I think that's it right there. That's the grotto. So we're going to have to clear out the piglins real quick so we can actually loot it. Alright, that's one taken care of. Then we got a couple of guys over here. Because I don't want them to swarm me. That's the problem. Okay, we aggroed one. And they're running away. Oh, I think they're scared of the zombie pigmen. Right? Isn't that a mechanic? Anyways, that means it should be safe to come in over here. And let's see if we can get access to whatever's down here. Alright, there is one Master Ball chest. Let's see what we get. Found one leftovers. Not bad. Could have been better. But there's our damaged anvil. Let's see if we can grab this. Let's, yeah, clog up this lava, just in case. But now we can grab a free anvil, which is a ton of iron. A daylight detector. What is this for? I could probably melt it down. You can melt it down into quartz. You can also use it to get glass and give glowing. Pretty cool. Let's see, a bell. I think you can melt down bells for glass. Not glass. Gold as well, right? And they're worth 4 ingots. Nice. Volcanion has spawned in a Soul Sand Valley biome. Volcanion. Is that a good Pokemon? Let's see, let's get out of here. Soul Sand Valley biome. Anyways, now that we got one, that's pretty good loot. I was kind of hoping for something better than the leftovers though, because if you take a look at this guy, leftovers. Actually, can I even search this? Leftovers? Yeah, leftovers drops from like Garbodor, so it's not possible to get. But tier 3 loot includes all of this stuff, and the one thing I really want to see if we can get is XP all. That way all of the Pokemon can share experience. Ooh, Rapidash. Let's see, there's no bad guys here. We might be able to farm a couple Pokemon, get some unlocks out of the way. And Rapidash gets us a Blaze Rod, leather, and a saddle. Nice. I do need Blaze Rods, so we can make some fire resistance potions. Yeah, lots of good stuff in here. I like this area too. There's a lot of really good loot in this specific area. But we are all out of sandstone, so it's going to be difficult to dig to other places. Oh, but there is a red mushroom over here. That's good. I'll take that. So we can farm these back at home, which will be nice. Now, the thing about using compasses is... Oh, I didn't see that over there. I'm going to take that free gold. Is, since I was at spawn, and it pointed to that one, if I want to find a different Nether Grotto, I should head in the opposite direction, and that should get us towards another one. Now, I am going to take a little detour here and see if we can get the gold from this guy. But then we'll head back that way. There's another Rapidash over there too, which could get me another Blaze Rod. Okay, well, I burned to death. That wasn't cool. But it seems like, this is the first time I've actually died, so I never realized that keep inventory is on. That would have been good to know. Kind of takes a lot of the risk out of the exploration, but I can't complain. Alright, this one was annoying to get to, because it was up above and I was like way down below on the bottom. But let's see what we can get out of this one. And you gotta be really careful with these propellants. They seem to just explode. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to grab this fast before I die. 1 room service. Can I grab the anvil too? And the daylight detector. I didn't grab the daylight detector. I got the anvil though. Got the anvil. What's room service? Lower speed when trick room takes effect. Interesting. That seems like a cool item, because trick room is the one that makes it so lower speed Pokemon go first instead of higher speed. So if this one lowers your speed, you would have the advantage. Cool. Now, it is interesting that this says that there's a Grotto Nether in this place. Grotto, if I search Nether. Oh, no, now it's fixed. Weird. It was still pointing to the Nether, though. Kinda sad, though. I don't really have a use for this room service item. I did grab some dimensional shards while I was down there. Not sure what that's used for. We got some Hoglin loin for some more food. Alright, this is going to be the last one I check, because they're all really far away. They're at least like 300 blocks away, each one, in different directions. So you could see the nether portal somewhere over there. So I went left, I went right, I went forward. And the anvils are nice, but they're just so hard to get to. It's really annoying. Well, let's see what is in this master chest. And a power weight switch. Held by a Pokemon, reduces speed but allows the max HP to grow more after battling. 4 HP EVs. Okay, that's pretty good. But as always, grab the bell, grab the anvil, and the daylight detector. Like, the items are good, they're just so hard to get to. Well, the last thing I wanted to do in the nether was locate a nether fortress so I can get some more blaze rods. But I noticed all these green things on the mini-map, and now that I'm over here, I'm wondering what that is. Green is usually code for friendly, but I don't understand what would be friendly here in the nether by the looks of it. That's loot. That's a trading card, that's a Pokeball. There's a lot of loot in here actually. Pokeball mug. This is like someone's house. And here we are, the village. With a giant statue by the looks of it. And some zombies. Just chilling in here. You'd think they have some kind of... Alright, buddy, back off. Oh, what am I fighting? Oh, this has to be a dungeon, I think. Okay, let's see. We could probably one-shot this Mimikyu. And she one-shot my guy. Okay, not going in there. Well, that's annoying. You would think 2 level 50 Pokemon, one wouldn't get one-shot like that. But interesting, this is a whole village. What are these? Bayonet. A giant statue. And traders. Well, trainers. Interesting. There's got to be a lot of loot in here, though, which I really like. I wonder if there's a shopkeep. There might even be a gym. Can you mine 20 diamonds for me? That's a lot of diamonds you're asking for, buddy. Yeah, they have levels and stuff. I wonder if there's a shopkeep in here. Oh, nice. Some netherite. Ancient debris. Man, I don't have room for all of this, though. That kind of sucks. Well, I don't really need the gems right now, but I will take all the netherite. And I think, yeah, we can melt down the diamond stuff. So I'm definitely going to take that. And I guess I'll store the rest of my stuff in my backpack for now. Oh man, there's so much good loot here. I need to come back with an upgraded backpack so I can take everything. Uncommon knowledge. Safari balls. Ah, here we go. Now this is the shopkeep I want to see. The one that sells us Pokeballs. Now this is useful stuff. I can even sell the ancient Pokeballs for more money. But it's really just, I wanted a place where I can buy Pokeballs pretty easily. Let's see. Does it give me the descriptions? It does not. That's a little annoying. But now that I know that it's here, I can always come back. See, free Pokeballs, free accuracies. Alright, after searching most of the village, I think I'm all set to leave. We got a ton of good loot. Oh, what are you? Dr. John? Let me heal those Pokemon for you. Oh, that's not good. The skeleton could have came behind me and destroyed me. Let's see, this must be... yeah, this has to be an enemy base of some kind, which is why when I entered it, it started a battle automatically. So I'll definitely need some stronger Pokemon. But yeah, look at all this loot we got. This is phenomenal. And I can melt down all of the diamond stuff back into molten diamond and recast it into usable diamonds, which is really good. We grabbed a ton of steel, which is amazing. We can use that to make a Tinker's Anvil out of these steel blocks and finish off this quest over here. And finish off this quest right here, the Tinker's Invasion, to start the 4th invasion. Because I think we're at the point we should do it now. We should craft some stronger armor and then take on the creeper boss. But other than that, I think we're good. We accomplished a lot in the Nether. The only thing I needed to finish off here, and you could see we kept unlocking a bunch of stuff now that we found a lot of items, is that we should be able to make a foundry so we can process our materials. Because after we upgrade our Tinker setup, I should be able to get Silk Touch on our pickaxe, and then we can use the foundry to really harvest a lot of ores and stuff like that. So let's head on out of here. Let's see, and the exit should be like around that way, I think. So let me grab some of this right here, and where's the skeleton that's hitting me? Not sure, but I need to get out of here anyway. Now there was this thing over here. I do want to check that out before I leave. So let me just, you know, make a little platform over there real quick. Because I think it is a grotto, so I don't want to miss out on some master tier loot. What is this? What is this thing? See, a bunch of Pokeballs, I like that. Ah, but I can't fit everything. Oh, I definitely don't need those stairs. We'll take the Ultra Balls. And I think I have some revives in here. I do, so if I drop these ingots, I can grab the revives, put those in there, and re-grab this. Oh, he's up there. And I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a raid den. Interesting. Not quite sure what that is, but it should say in here. Alright, so to get the necrotic bones, so we can make the weapons to fight the skeleton guy, as you can see here, these necronium bones. To make necronium bones, you need uranium, which we have a little bit of. We're going to need to farm some more. But, where are my necronium bones? Ah, here we go. To make a necronium bone, you have to put an ingot of molten uranium on a necrotic bone. But to make necrotic bones, we have to do a little witchery and take some bones and mix it with a potion of wither. Now, I couldn't figure out how to make a potion of wither, so I went online, figured it out. It's literally just an awkward potion and a wither rose. To make it like this, once it looks black, you just dunk in your bones, and you get more necrotic bones. It's that easy. And to do it again, you just take some water, put it into the cauldron. You're going to wait for this to mix, just like that. And then once it's ready to go, you can convert it into Wither Potion using your Wither Rose. And now that we have access to the Nether and we have tons of gold, it's so annoying that I can't just place it in. We can melt down all these gold nuggets and make full casts of the rest of the armor. So we can make, I forget what it's called, Nillite armor, and because this is made, oh wait, not Nillite, what was it? This one, Nahuatl. So we're going to melt down all these gold nuggets, that way I can make these casts. Oh, and I'm missing one more. We will need the plate cast, which comes from this one. Wait. Oh, right here, this wooden one. So we can finish making our new set of armor. And done. Casts of all the armor. Now we can go harvest some more obsidian and we can cast this Nahuatl armor. Not actually sure how good it is, but according to the description, it's exceptionally sharp and relatively cost effective, and is cheaper than most other tier 4 materials. The other tier 4 it was talking about is this nillite, but if you take a look, to make molten nillite, it's an alloy of soul sand, tantalum, and emerald, and I haven't even seen tantalum, so I don't even know where to get this. Now, tantalum nuggets do drop from Inkay and Malamar, but there must be a different way to do it. Looks like it's from Rock Smash as well, which I don't have access to at this time. Now, you probably noticed the foundry behind us. It was funny because I was trying to make the uranium bones. What are they called? It's right here. The necronium bones, that's what they're called, in the smeltery, but you can't actually melt uranium unless you have a foundry or the other one. So we have a little bit of molten uranium, as you can see there. I do need to farm a lot more. Hi, McCargo. But now we can add those to our casting table and make necronium bones. Now, luckily, these are pretty cheap if you want to make weapons out of it. It's just the armor that's really expensive. So, and I think we're just going to go with something basic like the necronium axe, because I don't think I'll be using the necronium weapon too often. Oh, is that? It's a Mismagius, yes. These guys have a high chance of dropping lenses from Botania, so I've been trying to farm these whenever I see them. If you take a look here, they usually get one shot, but she is... Oh, see, she used Phantom Force. So I'm going to have to dodge this with my own Phantom Force. And I couldn't dodge it in time. Well, that's annoying. But I should be able to defeat it. And there we go. Our Drifblim was the better fighter. Big Pearl, and we didn't get it. Oh well. Because I don't want to bother micromanaging the wither effect on myself, I'm only going to make the sword. That way we can use it to fight the boss and then move on. Now I do need to harvest a bunch of obsidian to melt it down for the armor as well, but it shouldn't be too bad, I think. So the easiest way to get obsidian in here should be just placing it like this. Actually, how do I place it? There we go. Okay, so I can place the lava directly into the foundry, just like that. And then if I grab our... Where did I put my metal bucket? I think it's in this chest over here. Metal bucket. Where's my metal bucket? Where did I leave you? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. So now if we just add some water and grab, say, the body plate. We can place the body plate in here. You can place the water inside. And it should mix to make obsidian. Why is it not mixing? Oh, this is a foundry, so we can't mix it. Well, that's annoying. Okay, now we can alloy stuff in the smeltery. Add that, and you can see it starts making obsidian. Just like that. Add a little bit more water, and I think we're good to go. Because I think it's 1 bucket of water for every 2 buckets of lava is what makes the obsidian. As you can see. So now we have 3 blocks of obsidian and half a bucket of water. Now let me just steal this guy over here, along with this faucet. Place you here, with this, with that. And it doesn't work. Why don't you want to work? What's going on? Okay, now it should work. I hope. I had to make it taller to actually fit in 8 blocks of obsidian, but now if I right click it, it doesn't work. Why not? Oh, I see. Okay, so I was just doing it wrong. So to make Nahuatl, you have to put it on wood. You don't just cast obsidian. I see. So I'm guessing for the other tier 4 armor, you do actually need the higher tier molds. I mean, you actually just need the armor molds. But for these, I think you actually just need the wood. Which, if I read it better, I would have realized that sooner. Okay, so now if I take the wood body plate and I place this, now the obsidian goes in and it makes Nahuatl armor. Now the JEI did say it will take 52 seconds, which is fine because I have to fill this guy with more lava anyway. And now, after 42 seconds, the Nahuatl plate body is done. I wonder what the difference is here if we take a look. Luckily, I like how it shows all the stats and doesn't just say durability, armor. Like it shows everything. So this is, let's see how much better it is. Oh, it's not actually done yet, so I can't tell. Whoops. Well, I'm gonna need some more obsidian, so we'll be back in a second. Huh, actually, if you hold shift, it tells you what the values are. So the body the chest plate has 7 armor, 2 toughness, a little bit of movement speed, 275 durability. So less durability than the bronze chest plate, but it is worth a lot more armor. Interesting. And it also has this prickly passive, which I think is just when you get attacked, it deals damage back to whatever attacked you. Alright, now that they're all broken down, now we can finally make the Nahuatl armor, hat, chest plate, booties, and leggings. Now, what enchantments can I put on these? We can make bouncy, double jump. Actually, I probably just want to check this one, right? Bucketing, fire starter. Okay, so the main one I want is protection, as you can see, but it takes 4 of every other kind of reinforcement. Okay, so this one's fire protection. What is this one? Projectile, blast, melee, and magic. Interesting. But then I need 4 of each to equal protection 1. Pretty expensive. And then I can't do that until we make the anvil. But now we can swap our armor. Looks pretty cool too. Put this away. And now, if we grab these steel ingots... Oh wait, I didn't make the sword yet. Okay, how do I make the sword? So to make the sword, we need the small blade. And then to turn this into the sword, use the part builder. Oh, you don't need to make the wooden one, you do this. Necronium blade, like so. Then to make a sword, and I think, do you do the whole thing necronium? I guess so. We need 2 small handles, tool handles. And 2 tool handles, and now we can put it all together to make the Necronium sword with Decay 3. And how can I upgrade this guy? Let's see, modifiers. I want to add, I think I can add it right now actually. Fermented Spider Eyes. I think if you do this, yes, I can add Bane of Tss, does bonus damage against spiders, creepers, and other things that hiss in the night. So now if we do this, we can look at the sword, 7.3 damage, plus 2.5 damage. Pretty good. Can you guys be quiet? My goodness, so loud. But now I think with that, we're all set, and I have a bucket of milk here. Block of steel, so now we can make our anvil. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You're not even gonna let me make a block? I have to melt it all down and cast a block of steel? Well, that's annoying, but I mean, I guess it'll have to be done. Alright, basin done. Put in the steel to make the final block of steel. Okay, I understand not letting you turn the nuggets into ingots, because it's part of like the slowing down the early game. Like you don't get access to iron ingots until you make a smeltery, the little one. But not letting me make blocks of steel? That's a little annoying. I think that could change. But now we take our blocks of steel, add our scorched bricks to make Tinker's Anvil. Goal reached, advanced tool making. And it didn't unlock the thing? That's weird. And I'll put this guy right here. That's odd. It should have unlocked starting a smithy. Oh, it doesn't accept a steel one. Interesting. That's actually an oversight when you think about it. Because now I can do this to make our silky bronze pickaxe. But this lets me add all the modifiers and make the better weapons. Like we could make the cleaver, we could make the sledgehammer, we can make all the two-handed stuff now without any problems. Because the way I was thinking about it was, oh, once I make the anvil, I have to be fast and craft all my gear, because otherwise it's going to start the 4th invasion and we don't have a lot of time. But I guess not. Well then, to actually finish this, I think I'm going to craft the rose gold anvil, because rose gold is very cheap to make, as it only takes copper and gold. And now that we have a ton of gold available, that's really good. And I think we can actually... Yeah, here it is. We can actually use our new silky pickaxe to get nether gold ore, and when we melt it in the foundry, we actually get 3 nuggets of copper for every block of gold ore. Which is really good. It's going to save us a lot of time. That means now I don't have to farm copper from Pokemon anymore. I could just melt them down as a byproduct in, I believe it's this one. This one is... Yeah, I think it's the foundry that does the... the bonuses? I think it even says right here. Yeah, the foundry lets you get the byproducts. So you can see the byproduct of cobalt is iron, nether gold ore is copper, and quartz is clay, which is all super handy. Alright, now that we have the rose gold, we're going to make another anvil that we don't need to finish the quest. And why aren't you finished? I made it, it's rose gold. Tinker's Anvil rose gold. I made this one. I have it. I'm holding it in my inventory. Items will be auto-detected. I don't think so. It's right here. Hello? Hello? I'm looking at it. It's right here. Okay, let me try breaking it and picking it back up. Okay, I figured it out. I jumped into creative because I was wondering why it wasn't working. Turns out you have to make it with seared stone, because I noticed from here, you see the base of the anvil? If you use scorched bricks, it looks like this, and I think that was the problem. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. We're going to leave creative mode, and now the quest is completed. That was a very odd bug. You would think that wouldn't be an issue, but I guess it wasn't covered. I guess it has to be based off the MBT data. Like, the MBT on this type of anvil just didn't match, so it didn't work. But now, if we take a look at evil forces, there it is, the 4th invasion. Explosions, poison, this next invasion is going to be awful. We have 5 minutes. Now, I think we should be fine to fight this guy. If we get attacked, we have Prickly. We have the Necronium Sword to deal with the Creeper Captain. We have a bottle of milk, and we have some heartbeats to give us regen. So I think we're going to be alright. And now I did make a little platform over near this way. I say near, but it's pretty far. On the other side of this platform, just so it would be far away from the rest of the guys. All the way over here. Because if it involves a creeper, I don't want any explosions near the base, so we'll just wait it out for it to start. You know, I should have planned better and spent this 5 minutes making potions of strength. That would have been really useful. Okay, here's the spiders. I don't see the creeper captain though. Okay, that broke this one. Let's see if this... It's 25%. And we hit it. Okay, but it one-shots the spiders, which is really nice. I see another spider over there. And wow, that... Okay, this sword is really strong. I lost half of my health from a single swipe. It's like a cursed blade. Now it seems like... Okay, there's one spider over here. Let's get him to drop down real quick. And I'm guessing the creeper captain has spawned on our house instead of spawning on our platform we built specifically to fight him, which is really annoying. As long as he doesn't explode... Okay, I see him. He's right there. Oh. Okay, he does have regen, which makes him really strong. Oh. And now I inflicted myself with Wither. That's annoying. Oh wait, I have the milk. I forgot about this. Uh-oh. Do not blow up my house, please. Okay, come over here. Come over here, please. Right over here. Yep, keep walking, keep walking. Okay, it's a good thing we don't actually lose our inventory, or this would have been really annoying. Oh, he exploded. I don't think that counts as winning though, right? Yeah, it doesn't count as killing him. Which means he's gonna be back in 30 minutes. Huh. Don't mind me, I'm just making some potions of strength real quick. And I didn't upgrade these. Dang it. This is what's annoying about working in the cauldron. It's nice that I don't have to spend blaze powder, but I always forget which ones I have to add. So now we have potions of strength and potion of wither protection. In case you're wondering how to make potion of wither protection, because JEI will not show it. Water nether wart to make awkward potion. Then add a wither skeleton skull to make potion of wither protection. If you add a wither rose, that's how you make potion of wither. And I think there's still like 10 minutes left before it'll respawn, so I'll see you in a second. Alright, it should be starting any second now. Let me gear up with my potions. Okay, I expanded the platform a bit wider, so now they should all spawn on this platform. Oh, wait a minute. Dang it, I forgot. Oh, it's a 1 minute warning. Okay, that's good, that's good. The potions last for 3 minutes. I thought it was a 5-minute warning. Okay. One shot you, one shot you, one shot you. Where's your boss? Why doesn't the creeper want to spawn over here? That would make it so much easier. Now I gotta walk all the way back over here and kite him around the base, which I don't want to do. Now that should be... Yeah, why does he keep spawning in this exact spot? See, I do hear... Is he riding a spider? He was, now it's gone. Okay, wither how do I fight this? And it didn't matter. Man, this is so annoying. How am I supposed to do this? What did he drop? What is this? Cave spider egg? Oh, that was the thing I broke, the item frame. Forgot I put it right there. This is annoying. Because I have to be able to hit him to deal damage, but then back up so he doesn't explode. And you have to do that a lot. We just don't do enough damage with this sword. Okay, I'm ready. I have a game plan this time. These spiders are going to spawn over here. And back at the base, there's a little trap door I set up. I'm going to lure the creeper over the trap door. He'll fall in the hole. And then we're going to ludicrously beat him up. That way he can't see us and explode. So let me drink my potion of wither protection right now. Drink our potion of strength. And now, as soon as the spiders spawn, we'll take them out. We'll lure the creeper into the pits. And then hopefully that will be the end of this encounter. Okay, here we go. Okay, spider's gone, which means the creeper is at home base. So all we have to do is lure him into the pit and we're good to go. Yep, same spot he's always at. He did spawn with the spider though, so we have to take out the spider, otherwise he'll be too fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, now he sees us, he's walking. He's walking, we got him, we got him. This plan is 100% foolproof. Now you're gonna fall into the pit. Where are you going? Yeah, over here. Come into the pit. Over here. Come to the left. Come to the left. Come to the... Yes. Okay, into the pit. Okay, he's in the pit. Now he can't see us, and we're gonna stab his feet until he dies. And there we go. The creeper captain is defeated. And I fell off. Are you serious? That was anticlimactic. It would have been better if I fell off the edge of the map. In case you didn't know, if you want to reset the spawns of the Pokemon, let me find a spot where I won't hit anything. If you want to reset the spawns of the Pokemon, you can jump off the map like so. And it'll just throw you back at the top like this. Although you're supposed to land back on the base and not just keep falling infinitely. So let me see if I can land here. Yep, there we go. And that will reset all the Pokemon spawns. So now I can go in my quest book and we can check off kill the creeper captain. Let's see, what's a good TM to take here? I guess Thunder's pretty cool. And with that, I think that's all of the invasions. I think there's only 4, so I think we're good to go now. Now then, that leaves one quest chapter in the book unaccounted for, and that's an empty sensation. Now, if you remember, we actually do have a piece of end portal frame that I stored in the wall over here because some of the earlier quests do drop it. So if we take a look, we have how many? We have just one, but that will be enough to start this quest. It's important to remember, before you take the plunge, that the end will be guarded by the Ender Dragon. Good to know. Let's see. Are there quests to get it? Okay, that's cute. Wear a carved pumpkin so the Enderman can't see you. Okay, this is a funny change. So the Ender Dragon will be immune to bed explosions, so we can't use the bed to cheese the Ender Dragon fight. Good to know. And alright, that's it. So I do have to figure out where to get more end portal frames. If we take a look at this guy, and it doesn't want to say, so let's search the end portal. Okay, you can't craft it, and it's not made from anything. There must be more quests to get them then. Alright, so there must be a way to find more end portal frames related to the quests we've yet to complete, so we're just gonna have to do all the quests until we can find them. But as always, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.